Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Friday, August 7th. Keep in mind, time is fluid and you can resonate to any of these readings on this channel if you have strong Leo in your birth chart. Happy birthday to all the Leo suns out there. Wishing you a blessed, abundant birthday season with many years to come. Your number for the day is 1212 with I Am Focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. All right, 1212 coming in here for you, Leo. Some of you have been seeing this number. Some of you will start to see it. Now, keep in mind, when you get an affirmation through these cards, a lot of the times it is reminding you to affirm that energy. So the fact that you have I Am Focused coming in for you for the day, that could be an indication that there could be some type of, procrastination energy that gets heightened. There could be some distractions. There could be some type of energy that tries to throw you off. And this energy comes in to stay focused on whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating, whatever is most priority for you for the day. Does that mean that something is going to come in super strong to distract you? No. Sometimes people just have maybe like some ADHD, some levels of procrastination. So the universe is really guiding for your energy to stay focused on what you're doing, focus on your goals, focus on your work, yourself, whatever the case may be. The angel that is with you for the day is Move Your Body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So that could be something that you are focusing on, moving your energy around more, especially if you've been feeling stuck, stagnant, confused, uncertain. Moving around your energy sometimes gets minimized by its power. Like some people, when they think about it, they're like, well, that doesn't make sense. How is me moving around going to move anything else? We are energetic beings. So when things feel stuck in life, this is your key. It may seem simple, but a lot of the things connected to like energy and manifestations and things along those lines usually are a lot more simple than the mind makes it out to be. So move your body in any way, shape, or form that you can, whether you're going for a walk, doing some yoga, just getting up, stretching, whatever the case may be. It's going to help your energy move, as well as help your energy be focused. So that could be something that you're doing today, focusing on your energy in terms of movement forward. You also have the energy of eclipse in Taurus with reevaluation and a change of heart. Interesting. So when this card comes through, somebody is softening up to either you, or you may be softening up to something else that maybe you felt like was very stern, very completed, no movement, no change. This eclipse in Taurus says, listen to what your heart is saying, reevaluate some of the energy that you are experiencing or dealing with, and there could be a change of heart in your energy. There could also be a change of heart in somebody else's energy. But no matter what, this card indicates movement towards more heart connection. So this looks like it's a positive change of heart. So if there was tension, defensiveness, shut down energy, there could be a softening up. And it could happen pretty surprisingly. Eclipse cards indicate things that could feel surprising or unexpected. So somebody may be having a change of heart towards you, where they may have had a strong wall up, or you back to them, or maybe it was a mutual thing. So you could be seeing that somebody is lowering their guard and letting more love, affection, or connection in. Eclipse in Taurus could also be a reevaluation of where your energy feels most satisfied, in a sense, to where you may find your energy feeling fueled by different things than you used to feel fueled by. Your fortune for the day is the Mountain, card number 22. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Yeah. So I do feel like with the fact that you do have the Mountain, and with the other cards you have here, and the other readings that I have been receiving for you, I do feel like there is some type of evolution going on in your energy, that I feel like I get this energy of like working with yourself, understanding yourself more, reflecting on your energy more, things along those lines. And if you have been feeling challenged by a certain situation, there could very much be that there is some movement from it. You know, this card says, you know, still remain cautious. Don't just give everything away or do everything or spend everything or whatever the case may be. But you are protected as you move through, or have been moving through, these challenges and or obstacles. So 12, 12, and card number 22, card number 26. We do have a lot of twos making their way into the reading. Your overall energy from the tarot is sadness and isolation with the 3 of Swords. So this is where I feel like the change of heart is coming from. With the 3 of Swords coming through, there is some healing to some hurt that happened or occurred maybe recently, or present moment energy. I'm not surprised that you have the 3 of Swords with a heart energy with the Eclipse and Taurus giving you a change of heart. But let's clarify, because it looks like there is some type of reflection on some type of pain. We have Judgment. Yeah. Interesting. Some of you are reminiscing over a pain that happened in the past for you. It may have not been super recent. Maybe something recent did trigger a reflection of some past energy. What's coming your way? The 10 of Swords. Your influence is the Queen of Swords. What's unexpected is the Page of Swords. Your advice is the 6 of Swords. Look at all these swords. Oh my gosh. And your outcome, 9 of Swords. All right, what is going on here? What is going on here, Leo? There is some type of stress you're trying to release from your energy. This Eclipse in Taurus could actually be super helpful towards it. You also do have the Queen of Swords. I feel like there is something here of trying to figure out how to not create stress for yourself. How to keep your energy moving instead of stagnant. I'm going to open up the whole spread before I talk about it, because I do want to see where the energy is moving to. Because it looks like you're challenged by the mind. You're challenged by your thoughts. On Judgment in your overall energy, 7 of Wands, there's that defensive energy, and the 8 of Wands to the King of Cups. Yeah, there is some type of healing or removal of defense and blocks or guards around some type of emotional openness. So your overall energy shows expansion from hurt, maybe learning from pain. That's a big combination of cards for that. The 3 of Swords to Judgment would be directly, it's almost like your overall energy is learning how not to close off your heart when you experience something that doesn't feel good. Either closing out your heart through fears, through anxiety, things along those lines. Let's see, 10 of Swords, of what's coming your way, the worst is over. With the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Death card, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So it's like curiosity is coming back into a situation that may have felt completed. It may have felt like, all right, things are just conclusive, and there's that. And it looks like somebody is deciding to put down their guard. But there is a sense of curiosity here at the same time. It looks like somebody's very curious about you, Leo. Either curious about how you feel, curious about where they stand with you, curious about what your heart is telling you. And, you know, with the Page of Swords here twice and what's coming your way and unexpected, somebody is like watching your energy. Somebody's observing your actions. And the Death card to the Devil, I feel like could be beneficial, where there's a transformation to some type of removal of toxicity or removal of something that caused the guard or caused the pain or caused some type of anxiety or difficulty. And there does look like there's an attempt of re-spark. But it's interesting here because I feel like there's a secondary message to this reading. where it's like curiosity could exist, energy can move forward, but make sure your energy is still focused and moving in your own life as well. Let's see, Queen of Swords and your influence to the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Six of Cups. Yeah, so something around you is softening your energy here, where you are very shut down, very to yourself, possibly even very detached. The Six of Cups shows that there is love, support, care, missing your energy of emotion. So it's almost like the heart going from closed to open. You're experiencing it, they're experiencing it, you know, whether it's a romantic situation, a friendship, a family situation, something caused adversity here, but there is like this curiosity of how much love still exists, how much care still exists from you. Somebody is highly curious about you in this moment, Leo. Very curious about the actions you will take and or the words you will say and express. Page of Swords of what's unexpected to the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, to the Hanged Man. I feel like somebody can't figure you out. And I feel like, you know, the Page of Swords kind of gives me an indirect energy a lot of the times. Like if the Page of Swords is trying to figure somebody out, I feel like they do it in an indirect, not really super direct way. So I feel like there is somebody that's trying to get answers out of you without directly asking those questions. Nine of Cups. There is some type of wish fulfillment here. But I feel like somebody is not fully being direct with their feelings of how curious they are about you, how maybe deep they care about you or something along those lines. But it's interesting because there's something with this reading of just because this is happening, it's not calling for your full attention. You know, you have all this air energy that's like observing. Let's see, Six of Swords and your advice, which also shows, you know, don't attach yourself to what's going on here. The Moon, be open to the unknown and what can come from that. Three of Pentacles and the, Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So the unknown path of removing anxiety, stress, and difficulty and a barrier could seem a little bit scary, but you're actually being advised to trust in the unknown. Because there could actually be luck, compromise, movement forward, learning from each other, compatibility through this. And let's see, the Nine of Swords in your outcome to the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So your outcome looks very, it's almost like you're working with a couple different elements in your energy. You're like, okay, how do I not create sleepless nights, overthinking, anxiety, questions, things along those lines when there is something being presented to me? So it's almost like calming that fire and allowing observational energy and allowing feelings to pass. It's almost like, you know, when we feel anxious about something and then we're like, okay, feeling of anxiety equals having to take action. Your outcome shows a little bit something different. It's showing that you don't need to take action on every anxious thought and feeling. You could just focus on yourself. That's probably why you have I am focused. Instead of focusing on the situation or the person or what is occurring, you don't have to do that. You can allow situations to play out and focus on yourself. So let's see, Six of Swords, heading to that energy of the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Judgment card. There's that energy of relaxation. Yep, there it is. The Judgment card showing up again. I like seeing the Four of Swords when the Nine of Swords is here, because the Nine of Swords feels like the mind just takes over and you don't even know how to get out of it. There is something in your outcome showing you being able to successfully not allow the mind to overcrowd your being. Because a lot of the times when the mind is overwhelming, that causes a huge sense of shutdown, right? You don't move your body. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to talk. You don't want to do this. You don't want to that. You don't want to hang out here. You don't want to be around certain people or whatever the case may be. So there's some type of energy of you learning how to quiet the mind. There's some type of self-control through mental energy here. And not like almost taking part in your own suffering. Because you have judgment here twice. So there's something that you're learning here to do. And you also have the Page of Swords here twice, which is also the energy of learning as well. And in your unexpected position, you have the Hanged Man to the Nine of Cups. So there's some type of perception shift that you're having that could also bring about a shift in the connection with this individual. But it's a very interesting reading. It's almost like you can experience what is occurring without putting your life on hold for the experience. Still stay focused on what you're doing and yourself. Your angels will help you do so as this also plays out. Like, whatever this is here, it doesn't have to be the main act. It could just be a secondary thing that's happening. You're the main act. But there is some type of turnaround emotionally, and there is some type of energy here for you where you're learning how to, instead of put all the focus on your anxiety and the thoughts that you don't want to have and the assumptions and this, that, and the other, your outcome shows learning how to put that energy into yourself. You know, you're fire. So when you feel any type of that energy, move your body. Literally, fire energy wants to almost like extinguish the fire. And you probably can't do that by just sitting still and doing nothing. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. Very interesting reading. Somebody is extremely curious about your feelings, your thoughts. And I feel like there is some type of change of heart, guard, defense coming down between you and another person. But it's like the universe is asking for you and saying like, okay, well, this is happening now, but when is the next worst thing going to occur? When am I going to feel anxious again? When am I going to have to feel this again? And the universe kind of says, you don't have to if you don't want to. Focus elsewhere. So this is what I have in terms of your zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart. You have Pisces, you have Virgo, you have Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Gemini. Yeah. All right, let's see. Your ending oracle from the Starseed Oracle is the Seas of Mentaka, seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. Beautiful. The Seas of Mentaka. Mentaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you can ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mentaka card represents the crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability to and choice to see the potential in people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mentakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness and appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, which could be happening right now, specifically mentally and emotionally. You know, sometimes thoughts trigger feelings. A lot of the times they do, actually. To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? I mean, there you go. There is some type of unconscious pattern or behavior that your mind creates, and it literally looks like it takes part in your suffering. So, how can you bring that to light and move it out of your energy? And it could be that this situation is occurring in your life to assist you in doing so. So that's what I have here for you, Leo, for the day. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. And I will see and talk to all of y'all very soon. Happy birthday, Leo sons, once again. Bye now, Leo.